I'm the Pickled Narwhal. Welcome back to more Outer Worlds. So we just talked to the vicar about the other people, where like Adelaide is and everything. But first, before we go to embark on that, we're gonna go ahead and get everybody's gravesite fees that's in town. So then I can focus more on the outside stuff. I don't know.
Something got you down?
But yeah, let's go ahead and get this money from everybody. That's not in here, is it? No, it's the next one. Alright, so we're gonna go in here.
Yes,
Talk to this guy.
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken.
I'm definitely not
That's
plagued.
old
Yeah,
Abernathy.
that's what they say whenever they are. Oh, let's see. You wanna tell me what's got you so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
Yes. Oh, let's see. So you're Martin Abernathy. I'm here to collect your gravesite fees. I'm positive you mentioned something about being plagued. Yeah. Are you sick?
You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay,
He tells on
listen.
himself.
Maybe I
This
am
dude.
feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable.
I really don't care to. You've got the plague. Get away from me. You should put a sign over your door or something, or at least cover your mouth. Just say why not.
She'll toss me in the sick house. I would have confessed before the good vicar. Get some ablutions for my spirit.
Ablutions?
Just never found my courage is all. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't ya?
Ablutions?
Do a good turn for an expiring old man?
Expiring? No, how can I help?
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway.
Do y'all want to see
I need
the
you
quest?
to break in, nab that medicine,
good?
and bring it back to me.
I've got some questions.
I'll do what I can.
Why can't you just buy the medicine yourself?
I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell.
Am I straight?
Anyway, I can't just buy medicine.
Okay.
Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
They said, if you sick, die. It's terrible. They won't treat you because you're sick.
More like the company won't treat me
Stupid.
because I'm not healthy enough.
They're like, oh, you're on death's door? Die. I assume there are guards?
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place.
You will
Marauders,
not
on the
find
other hand.
guards. Well, what can you tell me about these marauders?
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
Okay, I'll tiptoe.
So you'll do it then?
Sure, I'll do it.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Lord, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
I can feel it. Oh, I'm dying. I'm dying. Oh, anything I should know about this community center?
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
Ooh, mud.
Silas
Have to
knows,
collect your
doesn't
fees,
he?
bro.
That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See?
Hell
I'm
yeah.
good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment.
And I'll share your payment. You're taking an awful risk trusting me.
I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to.
He's like, ooh, a stranger.
Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
Okay. I'll leave you be.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Hey, why don't you put your nose in someone else's butt?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary.
Alright, Spacer's Choice.
I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
He's got symptoms of something. You're saying it's psychosomatic?
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
What do you need it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Okay. Persuade 10. Let me worry about that.
Alright. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
Let's see. Abernathy's paying me for my trouble. Can you match his offer? I get it. You need someone to smuggle you medicine under the table. Woo!
Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law breaking, but sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right reasons.
I'm gonna have to make the decision.
That's all I can ask of you.
Give medicine to him or give it to her. Does that say anything in the quest for it? Yeah, right here. So, Abernathy believes he's dying. He wants special cache of anthracillin found in the Emerald Vale Community Center. Esther confronted you outside of his house and suggested that you give her the medicine instead of Abernathy. Because I think, like, she wants to help other people. So it's like, you have to do the decision of either one or many. I hate those decisions. So, there's wanted posters. I will worry about these later. I'm gonna say that Phineas? Maybe it's not here. I wanted to say that he does have a,
I know how you feel.
a poster somewhere.
I've never actually been in here. Seemed scary from the outside.
Right there! See? Look at that. For various crimes and violations of board policy, including any or all of the following: sedition, forgery, conspiracy, conspiracy to commit conspiracy, what? Unlicensed medical practice, and destruction of board property. That's funny. Hi.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice
Maybe we could explore
Constabulary.
town and
We are
everything, too.
Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up
A lot of
promotion.
people have green eyes
Purchase
in
3
this
criminal
town.
investigations and the 4th one's free.
Huh? Oh. Okay. If you need help with your marauder problem, I'm for hire.
As a Spacer's Choice
You wanna give me
constable,
money?
I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Bet. I've got some questions.
As
Oh
long as
my
your questions
god, I
fall
have
within the
questions for
acceptable
you.
margins of curiosity.
Does the name Phineas Wells mean anything to you? Oh! So who do you work for? Spacer's Choice or Edgewater?
If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never
Phineas?
found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serve Spacer's Choice.
Spacer's Choice. That sounds like slavery. Who does Spacer's Choice answer to?
Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense
Sounds
Logistics,
like
which
slavery.
occupies a seat on the
Oh
Halcyon
my
Holdings
God.
Corporation, also known as the Board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this.
Look, I'm not from this time. Okay? So you're basically a bureaucrat.
Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it.
I'm not gifted enough to serve in it. Does the name Phineas Wells mean anything to you?
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
No. Oh yeah, that's why I'm asking. Looks like there's a bounty on his head. He kidnapped me, unfroze my body, and shot me into space, and I landed here. Let's see. Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Looks like there's a bounty on his head. I want to say it's fine to tell her about it. Whatever. He kidnapped me, unfroze my body, and shot me into space, and I landed here.
Shot you into space?
Oh yeah,
You know,
she doesn't
lying
believe
to a
me.
Spacer's Choice constable is a violation of company policy and punishable by a fine.
Lying is a violation. It's a good thing I don't belong to the Spacer's Choice family. If the board's paying, I'm willing to collect on that bounty. I'll just say the first one. I'm not doing a board playthrough.
It is for Spacer's Choice.
Screw it.
Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale.
Emerald Vale.
Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority.
There was one other thing.
Something to report?
Nope. Bye. I got nothing. Bounty records. Open bounties. Oh cool, I can read about it here. So, Guillaume Gill, former Spacer's Choice Associate Mechanic, terminated from his position. The Spacer's Choice Department of Retirement, Termination, and Restitution has filed a writ of execution for Gill, effective immediately. Some of you may remember Gill from his days in the cannery. Please be advised that Spacer's Choice no longer recognizes him as a member of its valued family. Spacer's Choice advises its workers in good standing to remain in good standing by disabusing themselves of any sympathy, allegiance, or memory towards Mr. Antrim. Generous bounty, payment on delivery. You must be able to sign your own name. Oh my god. Okay. Doc Maybelle Burgess. Former Spacer's Choice physician. Abandoned her duties and disappeared from Edgewater. At large, considered dangerous. The Spacer's Choice Department of Retirement, Termination, and Restitution has filed a writ of execution, effective immediately. She's wanted for 3 counts of larceny, 2 for each parcel of stolen at a time, and 1 for depriving the outpost of its official position. Generous bounty, payment on delivery, must be able to sign your own name. It's the dumbest thing. Bertie Cotton, former vicar acting on behalf of the Order of Scientific Inquiry, stationed to the Edgewater Vicarage, suffered psychological breakdown upon showing symptoms of plague, at large and dangerous. So they filed a writ. The OSI has declined the response. Vicar Cotton's sermons are considered defunct and obsolete. Spacer's Choice advises purging them from your memory with the help of Zero-G. Zero-G brew, an ale that's good for what ails you. Generous bounty, payment on delivery. Okay. Jesus Christ. I forgot how silly that stuff was. Who did I miss? I think I missed him here.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
No, I am not. Hi.
I don't know you.
Damn, you're dirty. That's so I don't know you. Okay. Nice to meet you too.
We don't welcome trouble.
He's like,
I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment.
So she's so dirty.
We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
Man, this is what it feels like it looks like whenever you have eczema and you're having a flare-up. Yeah, that's how I feel on the daily. This is what I feel like I look like. Anyway. Anyways. Something going on here that I should know about?
Am I that easy to read? Yeah. We've been having some problems lately. Loyalty issues, lines in the sand. I know where folk in Edgewater stand. But you...
These people really like to just come out and say stuff.
If you're gonna have a drink, I'd like to ask
you.
that you do it within the premises. Can't have you taking drinks over to those deserters.
Okay, okay. Yeah, Reed mentioned those deserters.
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them.
Rung leeches.
What can I do for you?
That's funny. I just felt like chatting.
Go ahead.
Okay. What's your story?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
But you can tell me the business of, like, other people? I'm not trying to judge you. I'm just curious.
You're the first to ask after me in some time.
Oh,
I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? That was a wild fancy. Glad I disabused myself.
Disabused. Perception. So you had a dream of being a scientist. I wanted to be a scientist when I was younger.
What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming? I woke up.
Exactly.
I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm behind a
Bartender?
bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you gonna pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing 0G?
Cold, refreshing, 0G. Ooh, science. Asking questions is the foundation of science. The best scientific... oh my god. The best scientists ask too many.
Don't talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head. Lab work ain't for me. Never was.
She's like,
never will be.
don't put
Spacer's
that back
choice
in.
put me where I
Don't make me
belong.
go to bed
And
at
for
night
that,
hoping to
I
be...
am grateful.
wishing I could be a scientist. So sounds like Spacer's Choice took care of you.
They did. They gave me a life. Gave me a purpose. This is where I belong.
Spacer's Choice. So you've been scrubbing dishes all your life?
What's wrong with that? It's good, honest work. Pots and pans don't scrub themselves. Glasses don't fill themselves either. Unless you're in Byzantium. I hear everything's automated there. Not that I'll ever find out.
Thanks for the story.
Not so fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours.
You won't believe me.
So, what's your story?
She's not gonna believe me. Yeah, you wouldn't believe it if I told you. I'm still trying to figure that out myself. I'll tell you some other time. No, not one I'm willing to share yet. You wouldn't believe it if I told you.
That right? Prove it.
Okay, I'm old as hell. I'm the last survivor of the colony ship Hope. Everyone else is frozen. A crazy scientist stranded me on this planet with no other way than a broken down ship. Yeah, I'm the last survivor of the colony ship Hope. Everyone else is frozen.
Ah, I know that serial drama. They were playing it just the other night. What was it called? The Last Spacer?
No, it's not.
You're right. I don't believe you. I'd advise you to keep that story unsaid. Don't want people thinking you're a loon.
What if I told you I just got shot into space by a crazy scientist?
Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum.
Like, you have to drink 3 drinks, or I have to drink 3 drinks? Well, in that case, let's see what's on tap. I wish it was a joke, honestly. I don't even know where I am. I'm not joking. My escape pod landed in the hills, on top of a guy.
Look, I don't know what you're blathering about. If you took a blow to your skull, you really should settle down with some 0G.
Bro, I don't want 0G.
Anyhow, whatever happens outside the walls is not my business.
That's so funny.
Only
Nobody believes
deserters
me.
and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning.
Okay, it almost sounds like you're afraid to go outside.
Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right to know. People will talk. Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that.
Okay, I think it's a mistake, living your life on everyone else's terms. Yeah.
There you go with that thinking again. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's dangerous? I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away. If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar.
Okay, I should go. I don't think there's anyone else to talk to in here. Yeah. Okay. Barbershop. Is this another person to get money from? Oh, yeah.
I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Okay.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene
That's rude.
recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Okay. I can show you my... I can show you my hands.
No, thank you. That's quite all right.
That's funny.
I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad, You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Bro, if I'm dead.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length.
If I'm
I
dead,
thought
how
I'd
am I
made it
supposed to
clear
come to
my
you, bro?
pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
You mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Jesus. That's some quality drama, Conrad. You should audition.
Thank you, no. I despise the serials. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Well, do you have something that I can take? Hang on, medical rights.
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law,
Why are you
and through
looking
my
up,
own
bro? I'm right
hard
here.
work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
I just gave him an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
Which I want to say is like the stuff in... Hold on. I can creep around in here, right? Yeah, I can creep around. So there's this. Receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's gonna have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Eugene. Oh yeah, this guy. Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. This is gonna ruin us, so I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down his family or something. You're processing this body, right? Just dig around and pry him out. We sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet, use the bits to pay his body price, and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't write me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. Phyllis. Take the teeth, bro. Take the teeth.
What can I do for you?
So, I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth as collateral at your gravesite fees? For your gravesite
You
fee.
know about Eugene? How?
I talked to Phyllis. I found a note from Phyllis.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
Homie's not even in the grave. I'm sure he won't miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body
Oh,
and
maybe he
pry
already
a
is.
few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
I mean,
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb.
yeah, desperate measures, honestly.
I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees.
Yep. Are you sure about this?
I'm sure that I have no other choice. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with
That's
my
fun.
signature and an IOU.
Alright. I'm told he killed himself. What happened?
Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life.
Damn. So the town never had to pay a penalty. That's horrible.
It's a miracle of bureaucracy. If Eugene's death were filed as a suicide, we'd all pay the price for his crime. We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Yeah, I want to know how much that is. Because I'm nosy. You know? I'm nosy. I want to know how much it is. Because that's insane. Like, everything about this town and it's just insane. It's insane. Points available, 10. God Christ. Okay, so dialogue. Stealth and tech. Let's put some points in leadership. Let's do 18, make it even. It's 3. There we go. Accept. Hopefully it doesn't break on me. Okay. Alright, I'm good with that. Is that everybody? Ain't no way. Hold on. Collect Ludwig's gravesite fees. He's stationed as a guard at the landing pad southeast of Edgewater. Okay. So I'll go ahead and go and get his stuff.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
I bet. Where'd he go? There he is. Hey.
Thank the law. I've
Daggum.
been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Hey, stranger. Silas sent me. You owe me your gravesite fees.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this
He agreed
means
to
he's
join the
finally heard the
resistance.
calling.
It's ridiculous. What are you babbling about?
The war. The coming apocalypse. Man versus machine. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Iron and lies. I don't know what you're talking about.
Just my luck. I asked for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real
The
close.
detail in his face.
Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
Bro, I don't know. If your resistance needs another gun, I'm for hire.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's chaw. Few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Yeah. Proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, you got shoes.
Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
What do you need done?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations.
Deal with the mechanical
Cross
scout.
it off, then report back.
I could use a couple pointers if I'm going after a mechanical
Mechanical's
scout.
got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
The blue glowy square thing. Okay.
Go on.
Got questions. What do you do here?
I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate
Hey.
Security Officer for Transportation. Officially? Unofficially? Strictly between you and me.
Baby, you don't need to put those shoes on.
I
Where's
am
your
the
house shoes
only
at?
thing standing between
Go get
Edgewater
your
and
shoes.
total annihilation.
Okay. I'll let you be. Yeah, okay. Total annihilation.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Not today. Just helping this lady.
Helping this old timer.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Hey.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
What are you talking about, Silas?
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
Yeah, I got everybody's stuff. We need to talk about Eugene.
Yeah? What about him?
I read a letter from Phyllis who mentioned digging him up for his gold teeth.
Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit.
He said, I'm gonna go memes.
When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead.
Or he rose from the dead. I'll keep an eye. And oh my god. I'll keep an eye out for them, I guess.
Let me know if you find anything.
He said that body went
You
missing.
run into any trouble?
No. I got it all done. Paperwork, keys,
Reliable
and
work
signatures.
from a freelancer. That's gonna take some
That's
getting
crazy.
used
His
to.
body went missing. Persuade 6. I went out of my way for you.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
I was hoping for something more tangible.
Oh, suppose you've earned it.
Thank
One good
you.
turn deserves another.
Abernathy was trying to hide his own illness.
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy.
That's disgusting. He was convinced you knew.
What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
Ah, that's so funny.
Yeah?
Oh my god. Oh, that's disgusting. Okay. Oh, I should go. See, if enemies are hostile, your reputation isn't kill on site. Leaving for a few days will calm things down. So now all that's left is... what is there to do now? So there's finding the book, the medicine, collecting people, killing a robot, and then going to the geothermal plant. It's 2 of those. Okay, so I think I will knock these out in the next one. So, I want to thank everybody so much for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!